Hello. Welcome to week 2 of the Smoilers Cup. I'm your host, Andy, Commissioner Smiles, and we have a jam-packed week for you all today. We have some very odd matchups. The matchup between the top 2 teams in the league projected, and Voyant's first match, meaning every single team's going to play, which means we all know who's going to be good, who's going to be bad. However, this is just me talking. Let's get into the matchups with the first matchup between Grimlight and the Brooklyn Rests. Alrighty, we have the first matchup of week 2 right down here with Brooklyn Rests taking on Grimlight. Now some key notes to notice here. Now we see all Ursaluna being one of the first 2 picks. First 3 picks, my apologies. With Snorlax coming right before the 2 normal picks. As well as this, we also have Hisui and Lilligan coming off a almost stellar comeback, just barely missing it just by a little bit against Food. But then we also here we have on the Rest side we have Huh making its way back up to the lineup after the lackluster performance of Smoilers, and Brady here looking to maybe see if he can make that comeback like he did in the preseason. But alas, this is just me. Let's actually get into the real action here. We have Square, the Ludovico, leading off with Cupcake, that Ursaluna leading off right away. We see Giga Impact coming off Square, coming in from must-need damage. Square going for, not Square, Cupcake going for false swipe, not really trying to kill it. Oh my god. Very high-powered offense and disabling Cupcake already. Square, gonna be Square doing a lot of threat. Play rough would have been amazing. Right in that Ursaluna if it did not switch into Psycho. Now we see the Reflect go off, but Stealth Rocks come up. Guaranteed damage is something you really need to metronome. Psycho going for Misty Terrain, so if it gets any Fairy type moves like they have just been going for, that'll be. And the stats swapping right under this there. Holy. A lot of power, but immunity to the Sleep Powder as Square is a Grass type. Burning Jealousy coming up, not doing anything, and Psycho technically killing itself. Holy. Square still in 7 HP, and Cupcake returns Drop Kick, super effective and stab, but because of the stat drop did not do really anything. Why is that Dragon Tail means that Square is going to be out of there either way. Here comes Over Easy. Magnetic Flux doing nothing in Prison. So for those of you who don't know what Imprison is it basically means the Ursaluna is disabling any move that it knows. This is a league where everybody knows Metronome. So when any Pokemon that's switching in here is being disabled. So Cupcake's gonna start racking up some kills. It has 1 already. And every single Pokemon is just going to have to keep struggling until that thing either switches out, which for the press sake, hopefully he does, or it just dies due to struggles. Now we see second kill being picked up. Slowbro coming out for the first time this season. Struggling. Now down at 50%. Frenzy Plant's going to take that thing out. Nope, it's on 9. Maybe it can make another Sluggy. Can Sluggy do something real quick here? Struggle does take it out. We got 63% Muck and Snorlax starting to do something. And Spatial Ramp. Oh yeah, because Kevin here is just gonna do that. But Struggle is actually a really good moves coming out from Sluggy here, being super effective and lowering that special attack. Now we're gonna see the accuracy being lowered too. See, hopefully this does anything. Burn Up, not doing anything. Toxic. Heaven is now on a timer. Or it was until Lucifer switched in here. One of the greats from the last battle. See here, going for Freeze Dry, super effective. Mighty Cleave does take it out though. Lucifer again with another kill. Can Smoil Senior pull off a Thor? Oh, Thor will come back. Metronome goes for a Rapid Spin, taking it out. Alright. We got something coming out here. Kevin comes out in here. Hyper Beam comes out, and he killed himself. I guarantee Smiles Smoiler and Smiles Jr. they're gonna have a couple talks right there. But anyway, congratulations to Grimlight, their first win in franchise history, with 2 Pokemon to 0. Now let's move on to our next matchup of Mighty versus the rookie team Voyannt. Alrighty, we are here with our middle of the table matchup between the very well-known coach Mighty and the rookie coach Anndy with Voyannt. Let's see how this battle is going to go. Some key matches to look at here. That Grimmsnarl over there is looking very threatening, being the second overall pick. Gengar being the MVP of the first season for Voyannt side, and then for Mighty side, you just got a bunch of ghosts here. Anything that's ghost type is going to deal a lot of damage here. That you see Gengar here of Cursed Body. Anything else with Cursed Body? You can see that Venna. I don't know if it actually carries it. See Prankster, huge power, obviously. This battle's going to be very, very crazy. So let's just start it right on. Here, I forgot to turn on the sound of that. You guys can hear that, but anyway, Triple Axle coming up from Scowl. Toxic. That Grimmsnarl now being on a timer. Going for Leer, which actually increases Angry Mighty's attack. So, not the greatest moves coming out from there. Scowl kind of looking like Bryce Young from the NFL. And it's going to do nothing in its debut. It does nothing, goes down to Angry Mighty. Now Berserker comes out. Berserker being one of the stellar Pokemon from last season from Jackson's Kittens. Hard Press comes out here. I forgot Hard Press was even a move. Nightshade guaranteed 100 damage. Pretty sure. Should be level 100. It's either 100 or level 50. I forgot what I made it. Poison Tail coming up, not doing anything. Infernal Parade, a ghost type move that was learned by, I believe, the Suian type Flosion, but that doesn't matter. Angry Mighty picks up its second kill. Gengar coming out, Ice Beam taking it out. Gengar had a not really great last season, coming up with its first season performance. But last year it is trying to make its name for itself on a new team. Dive coming off with a lot of damage though from Mighty Eye. Mighty Eye coach deliberately made it so it didn't know Prankster. Or it did not know, it didn't have the ability Prankster. Instead it has, I believe, the ability Keen Eye. Oh, but it is now disabled. We do not see the switch. Coach is going to let Mighty go for. Now it's Mighty's Sanity. Crazy show coming out here. Gengar, I believe, having 2 kills right now. Sadly, Acrobatics taking it out. Huge power. Acrobatics would have done a lot more fade. It's very little last. Tai Chun Cutter. What is that? I'm gonna look that up. Hopefully nothing choo-choo amazing happens here. Have your Pump Coaching, not doing anything. Forest Curse, making it a grass type. That could become an important thing later. See Meteor Beam coming off, special attack Horizon. However, we do see this Weavile stays in dead. He does take it out. Mighty Sanity is going off right now. Double hit. What is it? Tai Chun Cutter. Who learns it? Oh my god, dude, that is what's his face? Machigata. That's actually doing a lot of damage. Cursed Body, Slow King is disabled, is switching out into Florges. Florges one being one of my favorite Pokemon. This is Paldet? Not Paldet, this is Iron. I think this thing's called Iron Crown. Yeah, Iron Crown. The Paldean, the other guy. And Cursed Body disabled him again. Slow King coming right back out here. That's what Cursed Body does. This is probably the most broken ability in this meta. Ghost types being super strong. Or just coming out here trying to make a last ditch effort. Kind of like last game, except this one's on FL. Magical Leaf, I'm going to use it on Magical News. I'm just surprised that worked. I could have sworn that move only worked on when it's a contact move, but alas, doesn't matter. If Mighty is beating Voyannt in the first career game in the Smoilers Cup for Pokemon 0. Let's move on to the final matchup between the top two teams in the league. We have the Pallet Punks going up against Food. Alrighty, here we are. The primetime matchup. The lights are bright as we see Pallet Punks are taking on Food. Now we see the Ndidis both gone in exchange. Now we have a team, and it's insane. You have two legendaries, a Paradox, which is basically kind of like a pseudo-legendary, and then two fairy types, and a Nipple Cow. Nipple Cow being surprisingly good in this matchup. However, we do see, again, basically three legendaries, even though technically it's only one, and three pseudos, the Dragonite and the Paradoxes, basically. Toxtricity, and then we got a little monkey over here. Monkey's being very good, always. But here we are. Prime time. Let's see who's really the top team in this league. Oh my god, I forgot to turn off the sound again. We see Nimbus coming out here and Syrup. Barbarage starting off stab, super effective, something you very much need. Triple arrows though coming off only being neutral. Hydro Cannon, very hyper offensive matchup. Gal Live Rush coming out here. And for Water Spout not doing as much due to the attacks being had. Nimbus comes out here going for the Super Fang, having Syrup's HP. Dark Void though does not work because it is not Darkrai using it. That was because of Smeargle in the World Championships from back. Nimbus goes down here. Now we see Monkey Dory, a Gen 9 Kitakami Pokemon, getting one of its first kills of the season with 0.5 special attack though. See Shell Side Arm coming off, I believe hitting that on the physical side, yeah. Tamago. Tamago, I believe, being one of the returning members of the team. Went for Toxic Thread. However, it does not affect Gecko. Crown Guard going up here, increasing its defense by a very much a lot. 3 stages if I'm correct. Poison Tail though coming out here. Do we get the Toxic? We do not. Head Smash coming out here. Gecko though being special attack driven. Its special attack did rise 1 stage, so instead of being -2 is now -1 as it gets its second kill. Jelly Beam coming out here. Now if I say Jelly Beam, speed lowering by 2 stages due to Scary Face and Grass Pledge comes off, not doing very much. You see the Sweet Scent coming out here. And Spore, 100% accurate sleep move that is terrorizing everything since 2011. Alrighty, here we see the Lunge coming out being a neutral hit, lowering Jelly Bean's just physical attack. Now we see the Ingrine Gecko is prepared to stay here for the long game. Now we see the Sunny Day come out here. Now would be a really good time to go out into the Screamtail if it was alive. But alas, it is not. Both Pokemon here trying to stay alive as long as possible and going for that synthesis. We see Torment come out here. I believe Torment is going to make it so that way it can't use status moves, which is going to cause poor Gecko here to struggle. Now we see the Scale Shot coming out here. 3 times hit. With lowering its defense and raising its defense, Dragon Tail misses. Tail Whip coming out here. A lot of stat debuffs on these mons. You see the struggle going out here. Actually, I lied. Torment was the move I was thinking of. However, Torment was just making so it can't use the same move twice. See Mega Punch coming out here onto Strike, going for the Acupressure here with 2 times better defense. Now Strike over here is a very powerful Pokemon. Right here, Iron Hands being one of the better ones. Actually going for the Baton Pass out into Zeus. Now we see the Dragonite come out here. One of the first Pokemon pick. One of the first rounders of this team. Being a 600 base stat Pokemon from the original 151. Taking massive hits here from Tangerine, the Gen 9 Hammer Pokemon that I thought was going to be the pseudo when I saw its leaks. Obviously Tangerine here is a very good Pokemon. Partially, I think. And Pokeroad getting huge powers made me been insane. But this Prismatic Laser will just have to do. X's are coming out here doing not really massive damage, but it's good enough, I guess, for the recharge turn. Absorb trying to get a little bit of chippies and a little bit of heals. but the grassy terrain is now gone as the clear smile comes out. Stat changes resetting as such defense change, but the sleep powder coming off, making Tangerine asleep yet again. Now you see the flame charge coming out here for the speed boost and super effective hit. You see power choke coming out here doing a little bit more damage because of that spat buff. Right around there. Now you see the acid armor coming out. Zeus is trying to stat pad itself so that way it can stay here. But I guess Tangerine is trying to do the same thing, just a little bit better. As we see now, it has a boost in every single stat plus critical hit chance. Rates have been buffed, right? As it kills itself. Really went for the no retreat and then died with honor. See Marshmallow come out here. Of course, now being a blue cow. Not exactly killing Zeus yet, but being very close. Stockpiling, making it a very bulky Pokemon right now. This thing got power trip again, it would be insane. A Dragon Claw, stab Dragon Claw coming out would be gonna hurt anything. And because of those defense boosted, that Pokemon is still alive. My screen just went frozen and that bite takes it out. Now see Toxtricity coming out here. Surge, the mascot Pokemon, as you can see. Going for Splash. Okay. Questionable decision here. See the Yawn coming out here. We do see the switch into Jelly Bean the Jirachi again. Yuri spell coming off here. I believe that is Galarian Slowking's move. Hydro Cannon coming up. Not that much. Magiroon. Alrighty. Psycho Boost does take it out though. Stab Psycho Boost onto a poison type. Gonna do a lot of damage. Now I see Bowman come out here. Being one of the Pokemon from again Jax's Kittens as we saw from last match. These Pokemon generally do pretty good. You know, Iron Valiant being a combination of Gardevoir and Gallade. Going for the light screen. As Belligerent Chain is going to come out here, it is going to have one more turn to try to do something, and it gets a Water Pulse. Okay, but we do see the teleport down into Marshmallow. And we see Iron Hands pull out a comeback here, as we saw three overall pretty dominant performances from our winning teams. See the Confide come out here, now we see Leafage. Let's see, can Marshmallow do something here? Dark Void again, not working. But we're flattering the cow. But as we do see the switch though into Macaron with triple dive coming out here. Whose move is that? That's someone's move, I don't know. Drop kick come out here, lowering its stats. Hopefully we can see a strike here, get some kind of thing like a defog or something. No, actually no, not like defog, like haze. That's what we want. He wants haze. Obviously. Oh my god, alright, we see Metal Sound coming out here. Alright, Magma Storm though is going to take out Macaroon this turn, even if Tar Shot wasn't. Just making sure. Now see Marshmallow come out here. Air Cutter doing massive damage. Tail Slap though missing. See Fire Flood Strike now on 11 HP. Getting a missed up, not really the haze that it was hoping for. But sadly, Marshmallow does take it out. Which means that Food, the team that I picked to be number 1, is currently the number 1 team, standing, beating Zero Zolt, AJ, and the Pallet Punks, 2 Pokemon to 0. Let's head right back to the studio so we can discuss these standings and our new MVP candidates. Alright. Welcome back here. We are here with the standings and matchups. That was a very hectic week. All of them filled with very dominant performances from our 3 winners, Food, Mighty, and Grimlight, respectively. I did make an error though last match. I did say that Food was on top of the league. But alas, that is not true, as Mighty has had a very dominant season so far, 2-0 with a +6 point differential. With Food coming in second though, 2-0 +3 point differential. Then we got the Pallet Punks, 1-1 with +2 differential. Then we got Grimlight, 1-1 with a +1 differential. And then we got a tie, actually the first tie of the season, with Voyannt and Mad Hatters, both 0-1 with a -4 differential. And then we got the rest down there. You know, they're just sad down there for right now. We're regular season, they're not good, but they wake up 0-2 though for right now, with the -4 point differential being the worst team in the league. Sadly. But alas, here's our MVPs. Cupcake obviously now is leading the MVP race, having a very dominant performance this week. This is obviously going to be for just the week. We're going to have a total MVP standings right in the middle of the season, actually, during week 4 or 5. We're going to do an update on that, but for this week, Cupcake was the MVP. And then we had 2 of the 3 Mighty Pokemon that got 2 kills. We had Mighty Zipper and Mighty Sanity, both coming in 2nd and 3rd respectfully. It was hard to find good Pokemon this week, obviously because they were all amazing, so it was hard to choose. But these 2 both got 2, and then Cupcake, clear dominance, setting up in prison, getting around 3 to 4 kills all on its own. Just a really good Pokemon right there. Well, that is probably going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Smoilers Cup. Let me know who you're rooting for down below. And alas, that is going to be it. So hopefully I will see you next week. And that being said, adios of freaking amigos.